Hey, what's going on, everybody? Brando Free to Play back on my free to play account. And in today's video, I am going to be talking about my account. And as you guys might know or not know, either by the thumbnail, description, title, I have been playing this game for 5 years. Um, Now, unfortunately, I no longer have the consecutive logins because, as some of you may or may not know, I missed a login back in November and had to start all over, which kind of sucked, but it is what it is. It happens, you know. Um, I got over it. It's okay. So yeah, this video I'm going to be going over the entire account. I'm going to be showing familiars, research, buildings, troops, gear, pretty much every inch of the account is going to be shown in this video. It is going to be a pretty long video, so go ahead and grab your popcorn and just enjoy the video, I guess. So first things first, a lot of people always come into doubt whether or not my account is actually free to play. I do still have the first purchase bonus, which for some reason a lot of people think makes Rose Knight a paid hero when Rose Knight isn't. You can actually get Rose Knight for free. You just have to sweep her hero stages. Also, I do still have that $1 pack, which for some reason people think is the first pack that people would buy. I don't know why. But here it is, a winning start, dollar pack. Still haven't been purchased. What else? Let's go ahead and take a look at Labyrinth. Just to go ahead and show you guys that I do not have Elite Labyrinth unlocked. Also, let me go ahead and take a look at the guild. Okay, might rankings. Let's find somebody that is lower might than me in the guild. Okay, let's do right here. Can I gift? I see no option to gift, so again, gifting is not on my account. And those are usually the key points that people want to kind of go over to prove that my account is, in fact, free to play. So, aside from going into my Google account and one day showing, a pretty much empty purchase screen for towards mobile, it's, yeah, this account is 100% free to play. So, that said, let's go ahead and start talking about familiars. So, familiars is obviously something that was not in the game from the beginning, and familiars themselves have also gone through changes as the years went by. Back when the game first started, there was no such thing as a familiar. It was actually IGG named it monster taming in the beginning, and everybody just started calling it familiars instead of, monster taming. So, makes it easier for everybody. But here is all of the familiars that I currently have. Heldrider, level 60. Main reason I got a Heldrider for the free 15,000 random tier 4 troops every 3 days. That is freaking awesome. Let me show you guys the difference. So 15k, I cannot train 15k troops right now. I can only train 14.3. But it'll take me 4 days and a bunch of resources to be able to do it. So if you max out the Heldrider skill convocation, it gives you, in a sense, 15k free T4 troops every 3 days. So it's really, really good, especially for me since obviously on free to play, 15k troops every 3 days. I don't really have to train T4 almost ever anymore, unless I'm doing like some sort of hell event and I'm trying to boost up something. Then that's the only reason I would train tier 4 now. So yeah, really, really great skill to have. Highly recommend for free to play players. The other familiar that I really, really, really recommend, especially once you unlock pack 4, is Payday. Gives you 3 random jewels, and these random jewels could be legendary. So there is a chance. It's a low chance, but there is a chance. I have already gotten 1 legendary attack jewel, so that is also pretty cool. The other reason this familiar is actually really cool is because max deposit. You can deposit 10k more gems into your treasure trove, so you get more of a payout at the end of the month. I also have Saberfang maxed out, mainly get my monster hunting speed higher, and also this hunting ground makes killing level 3, level 4s just a little bit easier, especially on the first one that you're doing of the day. Depending on your guild requirements, this could be very useful for you, or not. Depends. I found it useful. Level 60 Trickster, pretty self-explanatory. Research speed, range attack, and 3 random holy star items every 2 days. Really, really nice to have. Gem and Gremlin, pretty self-explanatory. Gives me 1 to 2,000 gems every 2 days. This is probably one of the better free-to-play free-to-play familiars, because it is a pack 3 familiar, so it is very easy for most accounts to get and to max out. It'll just take time. That's pretty much it. But it's pretty easy to do. It just takes time. As with any familiar. It's very time limited. Alright? A Goblin, very, very useful, especially for gold, for those of you who are trying to save up for tier 4 troops. Obviously, you're looking at around 300 million gold for all 3 of the army attack, defense, and HP researches. So this will definitely help you out. All right, like seriously, really, really will help you out quite a bit. Okay. And then the rest of these familiars, I'm not really going to get too much into. Some of these I use on my wall, like what's this one? Terror Spike, mainly because it reduces the enemy infantry max HP by 40%. All right, so there is an equivalent for range and cavalry. I also have those maxed out right here, and they are also on my wall. All right, so these are the familiars that I have on my account. I'm just going to quickly go over them. Obviously, not going to spend super duper too much time talking about familiars, because that would be kind of boring. So yeah, currently I have 3 gems, level 25, and 1 spire. Currently I am able to merge 12 packs at one go. I should probably do that. I'll do that a little bit later on. Everything else is pretty much level 25. Treasure trove, level 9. As of the making of this video, there is a max that I can invest. 45,000 gems is the most I can invest. Most anybody can invest, if I'm not mistaken. And I get 92,250 gems every 30 days, which is actually really nice. So, pretty good to have. Yeah, I am a T4 account, so all of these 3 buildings, which is the big 3, or at least back in the day they were called the big 3, because these were the ones that took the longest for people to level up, because they required, soul crystals, the cuffs, and war tomes to max out, and those cost quite a bit of gems. But now looking at new researches and stuff like that require archaic tomes, these 3 buildings are kind of a piece of cake if you want to even think about getting tier 5, which I will talk about later on. So yeah, all those buildings are level 25. Same thing with everything that I have here. Like I said, T4 account, Academy needed to be level 25. Level 25 castle, I do have the event castle skin. I was able to grind my way to that skin, and I have a 1 star. Currently, I think I have 6 star scrolls. I need 55 to get it to level 2. And I get star scrolls either by events or random cargo ship bonus things. So yeah, that's kind of what I have. As of the making of this video, I am currently in a troop rebuilding mode, meaning I have minimal infirmaries, I have 2 barracks, and the rest are pretty much manors. So right now, I have 3 infirmaries, which will grant me 140k wounded troops. Everything else are manors. I only have 2 level 25 manors. The rest of them are level 24. Main reason I did this was because I didn't want to spend the 2k gems, or give or take, per hammer to get it up to 25 for only 4% more training speed. I really didn't want to do that. That's kind of a waste in my opinion. But if you want to do that, if you're going to be training troops, but that's up to you. Currently, I have 2 barracks. That way I can train 14,300 tier 2 troops in about a day. And then obviously if I put on my troop training gear, that will drop it down to 20, exactly, give or take a couple seconds, 24 hours. So I can use 24-hour speed ups, especially training speed ups that you get from heli events, solo events, stuff like that. It really, really does come in handy quite a bit. All right. So eventually I will be boosting up more troops. As you guys can tell, I'm already giving you a sneak peek of my troop count, but I will be talking about that a bit later on. All right, so that is my upper half at this making of this video. Normally, I only have 2 level 25 manners, and the rest are infirmaries, and I only have 1 barracks. That is what I normally run, and once I'm done building troops, that is what I'm going to go back to. Okay. Down here, I have 1 of each resource building, and the rest are level 25 ore farms. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I need to collect these. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and resurrect more tier 2. Awesome. Yes, I only have, what, 35,000 tier 2 left to resurrect, which is really good. It's a lot better than the million plus that I had in there last week. So getting there, starting to recover a little bit more, just little by little. So let's go ahead and let's talk about my research, because this is something that I have kind of been working on a little bit over the past couple days or weeks, months, I should say, especially with the release of the Techno Labby, those items that you get to go ahead and just auto-complete researches. That is actually really, really cool to have. So yeah, economy, pretty much everything's maxed out. That is important. All right, gem harvesting, not important at all, and it's kind of a waste in my opinion, but it's there. Defense, I have mentioned before that the main reason these researches are as high as they actually are is primarily due to, in the beginning of the game, I had to try to keep up with the might requirements. When I first started the game back in K4, I was in a guild that was a fairly advanced guild, or a guild that was growing pretty quickly, and I just needed to keep up with the minimum might requirement, and this was easy permanent might that would never go away. Military. Now, military is something that everybody wants to go ahead and unlock tier 4 troops. All right, so yes, I am a tier 4 account, so I do have all 4 tier 4 troops unlocked. I also have all of the Furious Defense 1, Durability 1, and Furious Offense 1 maxed. Currently, I am 8 of 10 on the Infantry Range Counter Boost. But as you guys can see, I am working slowly on getting Archaic Tomes to go ahead and level it up. It doesn't take a long time to do it, right? About 48 days, and that's because I am not in research gear. If I was, it would take me quite a bit less. Let's go ahead and take a look. 48 days drops down to 33, so about a month, a little bit less after all 30 helps come in. Not that long in, the overall structure of the game. There are researches that take a much longer time. So after I finish infirmary, I'm probably going to work on cavalry, and then range will probably be my last one. Or maybe I'll do range and cav, one-on-one. I haven't really decided just yet. Monster hunting. So my monster hunting tree is fully maxed out. I did Monster Hunt 5. I don't think it was necessarily required to do it, but it's cool to be able to hit a level 5 monster. I have killed a few of them in my day, but for me, as a free-to-play player, it takes a ton of energy, and I would rather save my energy on monsters that I can kill more frequently to get rewards for the entire guild, right? Instead of just a chance of something really good, when usually 99% of the time it's kind of crap. Yeah, you guys know what I mean, right? Upgrade defense. Went ahead and, like I said earlier, with the wall, or, the defense tree, main reason I did this was to go ahead and level up some permanent might in the beginning of the game. Really quick, really fast researches to do. And it's something that, you can do if you want. I don't recommend it. Doesn't really benefit you at all. It just gives you might. And if you need might to stay in a guild, go ahead and do it. That's just my opinion on it. Upgrade military. I have tier 1 subsidies done, tier 2 subsidies done, field triage complete, quick maneuver complete. Pretty much everything maxed out up until the innate talent. Right? I still have not maxed this out. Have not maxed out command central. Have not maxed out gear swap. Those two are still 8 of 8. Currently working on my tier 4 subsidies. That is something that's going to take me some time. But as you guys can see, the research is very might. It adds a lot of might. So I am kind of waiting for a Hell Watcher event to just kind of complete these. Hopefully I have enough speed ups to be able to do that without digging too deep into some of my, lower time speed ups, like my 15-10 minutes and stuff like that. Army leadership. This is pretty much maxed out for the most part. I have only done one of the, plague, sabotage, and demoralize. This tree I might do with the Technolabby, but right now I'm still kind of up in the air as to what I'm actually going to use my Technolabby on. Military command, that is kind of something that I am working on, or was working on before focusing on the tier 4 subsidies. Mainly because when you go into Fury, it gives you an extra 10% more attack, army attack, and army attack, HP, defense. Well, any army stat is actually pretty nice to have, but primarily army, HP, and attack. So, really, really good. Good tree, right? Overall. Familiars. As I've said, I do have Pact 4 familiars unlocked, but that is kind of all that I've done. I haven't really done anything too much past Pact 4. That's just, letting you guys know. Familiar battle, I do have the 3 familiar slots unlocked. Those you can do without archaic tomes, just to give you guys a heads up. Actually, I believe you can do those all without archaic tomes. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. But once you get past level 3, you do need more archaic tomes. And same thing with the fifth one. You need quite a few archaic tomes. A lot, actually. So that is something that I am not really working on at this time. Sigils, I have done a little bit of sigil research. Very little sigil research. Sigil has never been something that I am primarily focused on. Mainly because, these hour long events where you just send troops just, pure tier 4 or T5, T4, in my case would be pure T4, into fights, it takes a long time to recover from that. So, that's just the way I see it. Yeah, I know it's not beneficial, especially if your guild is doing Wonder Battles, Baron, Paladin, Chalice, things like that. But that's just not my playstyle. I find those events super boring. So why am I going to do something that I find boring, right? Wonder Battles, obviously I'm not a rally lead for Wonders. So this is kind of useless to me. So I am not even doing anything there. Gear, I did begin to start doing some of this research, and I did a little bit of it, but here's the thing. This is a tree that'll give you tier 5 troops, and if you guys are aware or not aware, it'll cost you around 20 to 22,000 archaic tomes, give or take. And if you guys know how much archaic tomes cost, that is millions of gems. I don't know about you guys, but I don't get millions of gems every month, okay? I don't, right? I don't buy packs. I don't buy stuff in the game, period. The gems that I have are probably going to be going to either rebuilding troops, doing other researches, and whatnot, because getting archaic tomes is like, it's a pain in the butt. It really, really is. So, in my opinion, tier 5 troops is possible to achieve free to play if you do nothing else but focus on saving gems and doing nothing else to get archaic tomes, and then get tier 5, and then find some way to get Lunite to be able to build them and heal them and all that happy horse shit. That's just too much for me in my opinion, right? So that is my research. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Let's go ahead and let's talk about heroes. So yes, I do have all free-to-play heroes unlocked, gold grade. Have all their little item slots filled in. Everything looks really nice and pretty. I have a purple Boommeister. It is at 30 of 150. It'll probably take me maybe by the end of the year, hopefully. This will be gold, depending on how many times Dragon Arena comes around. A Watcher, it is at 51 of 150. I have been trying to get this up to gold. Obviously, I'm not focusing all my entire energy into getting it to gold. It's just whenever I'm online and I see that there is a Watcher research that I can complete or a Watcher event, like a pack merging or stuff like that, that I think I can do, then I try to do it. And if I do it, great, I get 3 hero medals. And slowly but surely, getting up to gold grade Watcher, that is something that I really want to do later on down the line. I do have a green Dream Witch. Thank you guys for everybody who watches my challenge stage videos. I really do appreciate everybody who comments on those videos, likes those videos. You guys have no idea how much it helps the channel whenever you guys do that. So yeah, green Dream Witch. So that means we've had 3 rotations of Dream Witch come along, and it finally got to green, which is really cool, right? I do have all the other not free to play, the challenge stage heroes that came out: Grimwolf, Master Cook, Grove Guardian, Witch Doll, Steambot, Petite Devil, Vengeful Centaur, Dark Follower, and Barbarian. Right, all of those were available through the limited time challenges. Now I do have one Songstress of the Sea medal from a very old event. All right. I do have one Dark Magister medal from, I believe, the bargain store, or one of those stores that came out with limited time packs. And I got one Dark Magister medal. You know, woohoo, yay, right? And I am at 8 of 10 for Chaos Dragon. Okay, let me see. Am I missing stuff? Yes. Let's go ahead and let's talk about my gear. All right. So here is what I have in my cabinet. Obviously nothing too great. Yes, I do have some gold worm jewels, and I know I can split this up into purples or blues if I want to build a range set, but I don't have a range set yet, right? I have just a mix set, and that is what I use for pretty much everything. Okay. You guys can take a look at the gears that I have. You know, nothing super duper impressive, right? So that is it. Let's take a look at my jewels. I have some good amount of jewels here and there. Nothing really to brag about. At least I don't think so. Okay, I need to go ahead and get that up. Good. All right, looking nice. Sigils, obviously I have 23 from cargo ship, and materials, I have materials for days. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at my different gear sets. All right, so this is my war gear. If you guys might have seen my 1800 days later video, on that video I went ahead and I upgraded one of my jewels to gold, and you guys might notice I have another gold jewel. Yes, opening jewel chest 2 at a time, you get some pretty decent drops, and yeah, I was able to get one more jewel to gold. So I just need one more range jewel to get to a full gold mixed jewel set. Now, my gear itself isn't the greatest, right? It does provide me with 400% plus mixed attack stats for Inf, Cav, and Ranged, over 420% army HP with an altar boost on. So pretty decent stats for a free-to-play account. I know that there are some paid accounts, mid-tier spenders who don't have a mix set that looks like this. Their spear sets, like their Inf, their Cav, and their range sets, are way better, but their mix set is kind of lacking. So, this is one of the things that I kind of take pride on. My mix set is actually a pretty decent set, right? I do have monster hunting gear. You can get monster hunting boxes via Guildfest rewards. It's just a matter of getting lucky. So after 5 years of playing the game, this is the best monster hunting gear I could get. So it's not the greatest, it's not the worst, it's better than nothing, so I am actually kind of happy with it. So yeah, this is my speed and gathering gear, so whenever I'm gathering and I need to just want to go to that tile faster and before anybody tries to steal it, this is what I use. Pretty self-explanatory. This is my pack merging gear. Again, pretty self-explanatory. Nothing super duper amazing here. This is the free-to-play set that I would recommend anybody to kind of get. Really, really decent free-to-play set right here. Obviously, the stats look like crap because the jewels are what really give the set its stats. All right. Troop building, obviously my 2 troop building items. It only gives me an extra 6.5% training speed, but 6.5% is better than nothing, right? I do have 2 sets that are empty that I don't know what I'm going to put in there yet. I haven't really decided it. My construction set, pretty self-explanatory. 158.8% construction speed, pretty nice. And my research set, 118.2% research speed. So that is my gear. In case you guys were wondering, that is what it is. Let's go ahead and talk about troops. So if you guys may or may not know, I took some rallies from some average titans and went ahead and I took some losses, mainly tier 2. I've already rebuilt a handful of them, either through the sanctuary or just trying to do hell events to try to bring up some of my troops as quickly as I can. Obviously, changing my manners and adding another barrack allows me to train more troops faster, so that is definitely is going to come into play. My goal is to build a rally party eating composition. Now, obviously, whenever that composition is ready to go, you guys will know I will be unshielded. So, yeah, pretty self-explanatory, right? Now, I am aware that whenever a rally party does decide to hit me, my downtime is going to be pretty high. So, I'm already expecting that. So, you know, I get to cap some leaders and get some kills, and other people get to kill some T2 and feel happy about themselves. So, that is currently my troop comp. Let's go ahead and take a look at my bags really quick. Obviously, nothing too important here in the unique. I'm still getting VIP points. I don't know why, but I still am. War tomes, pickaxes, cuffs. I still have a lot of them. A lot of random stuff here. Energy, you know, just random stuff. Lunite. Again, you can get some packs of Lunite from the cargo ship. So just something to keep in mind. Resources, obviously, about almost 1 billion food, 1.4 billion stone, 1 billion wood, 4.3 billion ore, and about 800 million gold. So I should be able to build a good amount of tier 2 with the amount of resources I have in my bags. It's just a matter of me seeing if I have speed ups to be able to do all of that. So these are the current speed ups that I have. My speed ups were pretty depleted, especially because of the events that took place during, what's it called? With the new castle skin. I was using up a lot of speed ups, a lot of gems. I think I was down to like 30k gems at one point, maybe less. So yeah. Shields, I have shields for years and years and years. I'm going to be under a shield for quite some time, mainly because I am rebuilding troops. Chests, well, I have some chests here that I got for KVK. Let's go ahead and open these up really quick. Nothing good, nothing good, nothing good. And this is kind of why I don't like opening chests, because I rarely get anything good. Right? That's just the life of a free-to-play player. Yeah, nothing good. Nothing good again. Almost done. Oh god. Ugh. I'm gonna save the champ for last. No hearts. Alright, give me something good. Nothing good. Alright. You know, I try. So yeah, that is pretty much my entire account. If I missed anything, please let me know down in the comments below if you guys have questions. Again, always write them down in the comments below. There's pretty much nothing to hide on my account. So yeah, before I leave, I want to give a big thank you to the guild Cause and Effect. I have been a guild member ever since it was created back in March of 2017. So it is now March of what, 2021? So I've been in the guild for over 4 years. So yeah, I've seen this guild grow from a very small little guild. Well, no, it wasn't really small, but it was a small mite guild in a sense. But we were always pretty active, and eventually I became an R4 of the guild. And yeah, I just, met a lot of great people along the way. Huge respect for everybody who was in Cause and Effect and who have since left, either left the game or went to join other guilds. Whatever works best for you, hey, more power to you. No hard feelings. It is what it is. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, guys. See ya.